Hey guys, Jonathan here, and recently Robert Downey Jr. was announced to be playing Doctor Doom in the MCU in the fifth Avengers film, Doomsday. Now, this set the internet ablaze with everybody thinking, why? How are they going to pull this off? But I'm going to be honest with you, I kind of immediately put together where the story could go. Now, a lot of the smaller details in this may or may not make sense until we see the rest of the MCU movies play out, but with what we know so far, I'd like to speculate how they're actually going to pull this off. Now, right off the bat, I don't think that he's going to be a Tony Stark variant. I genuinely think that he's going to be playing Victor Von Doom from another universe, but kind of in the way that we've seen the same person can be two different people in the multiverse. In a lot of cases, we've actually seen that with like Doctor Strange, where pretty much every Stephen Strange is Benedict Cumberbatch, but we've also seen how multiple people can be Peter Parker, and so playing off of both of those things, I think that's the route they're going to go at the macro level to explain why Downey is playing Victor Von Doom. Now, how everything's going to bridge together is the real thing that I want to talk about here. Of course, we have the Fantastic Four First Steps coming out in 2025, and while we don't know a lot about the movie, we do know that Galactus is set to show up. In fact, I was at San Diego Comic-Con in Hall H when they showed the footage, so I can attest with my own eyes that I saw Galactus. Well, they just showed his eyes, ironically. Interesting choice of words there, but yeah, we know Galactus is going to show up in this movie. So how I think things are going to play out. We know the Fantastic Four are set in an alternate universe because the 1960s are kind of like the Jetsons, and obviously not the 1960s we know from the mainline MCU. I think that what's going to happen is, as the course of the Fantastic Four movie plays out, that what's going to happen will be Galactus attacks Earth and he's actually poised to win, and the Fantastic Four, whether by choice of their own or by some other reason, maybe they get plucked from their own timeline, but they're going to be brought to the mainline MCU. Perhaps that leaves us not knowing what happened with Galactus. Maybe it's a cliffhanger. All of that could come down to, just the script and how it's written, but the main point here is that Doctor Doom will be left behind in that universe. And I think what will happen is Doctor Doom is going to look at the Fantastic Four as having abandoned their own universe and going to another universe. Meanwhile, I think the Fantastic Four are leaving their universe to go study in another universe on how to come back and beat and save Galactus. So from the Fantastic Four's standpoint, they're just buying time and they're going to come back and save the day later. But from Doom's standpoint, the universe they're from has been abandoned. So when we put all of that in a blender, you can see how Doctor Doom could roll over the Earth of Fantastic Four First Steps from that timeline, and he's going to be seeking out revenge against the Fantastic Four, who just so happen to be in the mainline MCU, which means they will be attacked by Doctor Doom as he traverses the multiverse to end the MCU once and for all. I also think that picking Downey to play this is kind of an interesting theme if Doctor Doom is coming to the MCU literally to destroy it, when the same actor literally created the MCU with Iron Man in 2008. Now, how they're going to play this off, I'm not sure. There's been speculation like, what's it going to be like when Tom Holland Spider-Man sees what Doctor Doom looks like? But Doctor Doom is a character that's notoriously behind his mask all the time. So maybe we're not even really going to see Downey's face all that much, so we, the audience, know it's him, but the heroes don't really get an opportunity to see that he looks like Tony Stark. When we get into that nitty-gritty, I'm not exactly sure what direction they're going to go, but I hope you've enjoyed this video of theorizing where this could take us in the MCU. So let me know your thoughts in the comments, and hey, maybe a couple years from now we can come back to this and see how wrong or how right I was. In any case, let me know your thoughts. Be sure to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video.